Hello, this is the first in-depth review of the Oriole Insights platform. Let's get started. Here's the main page and the big info slider. The first banner gives us a link to the documentation. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend it for an easy start. There is a full description of how the platform works, how to bet, receive rewards and bonuses. Oriole Insights documentation is in English, as is the site itself. The second slide invites you to join the Zeely.io platform. I haven't gone through all the registration steps yet, so I'll tell you later. The third slide asks us to share information about platform bugs or inconveniences. Since this is still testing, there may indeed be some glitches, and our common goal is to test and improve everything. On each page, there is a button on the bottom right, by pressing which you can leave your wishes or remarks. Scroll below and see the projects right away. Sorting is based on popularity, so we see the first coins most users bet on. Arbitrum is the favorite. Also, in the last column, there is a button Vote, by clicking on which we can place a bet. If the button glows yellow and says Voted, it means we've already made our prediction for that cryptocurrency. On the right, we can see the latest user bids. I remind you this is public information. Who made a bet, how much for what period, and in what currency. Below, we can see the general mood of the crypto community, that is, how many more predictions have been made, for growth or decline. So we go to the Voting tab. These are bets made by users. They can be sorted, for example, view only completed or active. What difference does it make? When you place a bet, it is not yet activated. However, if the forecast is made for more than 6 days, you can withdraw it without a fee and change it as you wish. The bid becomes active at midnight UTC. By the way, you always have a clock with this time in the upper right. After 12, you can also withdraw all active bets, but under certain conditions. Then the Projects tab. Here, as on the main page, we can see all cryptocurrencies sorted by popularity and brief information about them. Let's find Bitcoin. Here it is, on the second page, so we see that it is not the most popular among the community. After clicking Bitcoin, we go to the project page with all the information. On the right, we can see the current value of the coin, the percentage increase or decrease in 24 hours, 7 and 30 days. Next, market capitalization, daily trading volume, circulation, and number of bitcoins. This is Oriole Insights' position by popularity among the crypto community. Below is a brief description or history of the coin. Let's go down. Here we can see all the bets placed on the rise or fall in a clear red and green graph. We can also click and see how many people have made their predictions, for what period, in what status of the bet, what is the accuracy of the prediction. So back to the Bitcoin page. Segmented information about participants' forecasts, divided by terms, is also provided here: short, medium, and long. On the right, there is a hint which number of days belongs to which interval. Spoiler alert. Depending on how many days you forecast, different amounts of ORI will be written off in one day. Below is a graph where we can choose our own setting. Select the period for which we want to see the chart, draw something, take notes, and even save our creativity. Below is a table with the latest Bitcoin rates. Well, finally, I'll make a bet. We choose where the graph will go up or down. Number of days. You can choose suggested ones, or you can choose your own. Next come perks, additional bonuses, but they are not yet available at the first levels. The confirmation button indicates how many of us will delete the ORI. 22 in 11 days. That is 2 ORI in 1 day. That's what I said earlier. You will be charged 7 ORI for 7 forecast days. In 30 days, 90. In 90 days, 810 ORI. At the end of the video, I will explain in detail how it works. So I choose 11 days. I confirm. That's it, the bet is made. But remember that it is not yet confirmed, that is, it is not active. Until 12 a.m. at this time, I can cancel it without additional fees. We cancel. All previously written off ORI returned back, but I still want to make a bet. So I go back and make it again. Let's look at the next tab, users. Here we see a list of all users. As of the second day, we see 866 participants. Here you can filter or sort this list. I want to see who put the most ORI in total. Wow, 232 ORI. I didn't even have that much. Let's see what predictions this user made. We see that almost all bids are already active. It will be interesting to see how this account will develop. Let's now consider the personal account. In the profile, you can change the screensaver banner, profile photo, say a description, and link to your social networks or website. You can also complete a task from the platform to fill out a profile and receive a reward for this in the form of ORI on the balance. Below, I can see all my bets, their status, and prediction accuracy. I remind you that you can also cancel an active bid, but for this, 50% of the initial bid will be irrevocably deducted. Before doing this, you need to weigh everything well and calculate. Next is the history of the balance sheet and the history of the reputation. So that's it. I've shown you everything that's available in the beginning. I just want to tell you how it works. Voting takes place according to the up-down principle. ORI is the internal currency for which bets are made, and rewards for correct predictions are received in it. When you make a bet, the amount of ORI is deducted from you according to this table. The placed bet is activated between 0 o'clock and 0:30 so that everyone is on equal terms. In the same interval, the results are calculated. For example, you made a bet on the growth of the coin 7 ORI for 7 days, according to the table, which costs $1 at the time of making the decision. At midnight, the rate is activated. A day later, at midnight, the calculation begins. If the value of the coin is below $1, you will not be charged anything, but your reputation will decrease. If more than $1, you get a reputation boost and a reward in ORI, which is calculated according to a formula and depends on the total number of bets made, their success, and your reputation. And such a calculation is carried out every day relative to the value of the coin at the time when you made a bet. A detailed description of the working mechanism is available in the documentation. What else do I want to add? 1. From the first days, you should treat your predictions judiciously because the reputation of your account depends on the results, which is available to everyone and cannot be changed or reset. 2. You can make your bets at your own discretion, or you can bet against the community, hoping for a bigger reward, because all the bets made are distributed among the winners according to the formula. That is, the more bids and fewer applicants, the greater the reward. But this is not a very reliable method. Again, because reputation matters. 3. Because Oriole Insights is a platform that has a deeper purpose than meets the eye. It's about creating a community-driven platform where every voice counts and every prediction has value. With a collective understanding, it would be easier to make accurate and informed decisions. Thank you for attention. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. There will be many more interesting things here.